we are starting chapter Light, Reflection and Refraction of class 10. From this chapter, I am introducing today a topic, rules for tracing images, and that also for spherical mirrors. So we are going today to go rules for tracing images by spherical mirrors. Now all of us know that spherical mirrors are of two types, concave spherical mirror and convex spherical mirror. Now for concave spherical mirror, I have here drawn a concave spherical mirror. You see in the picture that in the concave spherical mirror, the reflecting surface is bulged inward. So if I will say this is a concave, the reflecting surface is bulged inward and the polished surface is bulged outward. In a convex mirror, the reflecting surface is bulged here outwards and the polished surface is bulged inward. This is the difference between a concave and a convex mirror. We can here start with the rule for tracing images by a concave and convex mirror. So I will first go with the first rule. Here I will go with the first rule for a concave mirror. Now, here all of us know this is our principal axis. This is principal focus and this is center of curvature, and this is our optical center, or you can say pole. Here pole of a spherical mirror. Sorry, not optical center. Optical center is for a lens, but pole is for a spherical mirror. So what is the first rule for a concave mirror? Any incident ray which is parallel to the principal axis. Now this incident ray, from where it is coming? It is coming from an object. It is coming from an object. So an incident ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection from the concave mirror, will passes through the principal focus. First rule is an incident ray which is parallel to principal axis after reflection. Please note down, after reflection from mirror will pass through principal focus. I hope I am clear to you people. An incident ray, here I have traced an incident ray. See, this one is an incident ray. This is parallel to principal axis of a spherical mirror. So after reflection, it passes through the principal focus. The same rule will go for convex mirror also, but as we know that convex mirror is having a virtual principal focus, so there will be a difference in tracing image. So I will show you what is the difference here. So this is again a principal axis. It's a convex mirror. So for convex mirror, we know that we are having a virtual focus. Here is COC. So an incident ray, here again goes with the pole. An incident ray which is parallel to principal axis after reflection. So here it will not go here because it's a reflecting surface. So it will reflect like this. So but it care that this is the difference between rule for tracing image by a concave mirror and a convex mirror. I am tracing image here now for a convex mirror. First rule for concave we have done. Now this is first rule for convex mirror. An incident ray which is parallel to principal axis after reflection will appear to come through principal focus or appear to diverge from principal focus, will appear to diverge. So an incident ray which is parallel to principal axis after reflection will appear to diverge, because convex mirror is a diverging mirror. Convex mirror is a diverging mirror. Concave mirror is a converging mirror. So here it appears to diverge from principal focus. This is a basic difference. So first rule is clear to all of you, that an incident ray which is parallel to principal axis after reflection will pass through principal focus. And we will go with the second rule. Second rule of concave for concave mirror. Second rule for concave mirror. The same rule will go for convex mirror also. Now what is the second rule for concave mirror? Just opposite to the first one which we have done. An incident ray which passes through principal focus. An incident ray which passes through principal focus after reflection will become parallel to principal axis. After reflection will become parallel to principal axis. Again, what is the second rule? An incident ray which passes through principal focus after reflection through a mirror will become parallel to principal axis, which is, this rule is just exactly opposite to the rule which we have done one. Fine. Am I clear now? An incident ray which is passing through principal focus after reflecting or after reflection from a concave mirror or any mirror will be parallel to the principal axis. Okay. A second rule, same it will go for convex mirror. So again I will redraw a diagram here for a convex mirror so you people don't get confused with both the figures. It's a convex mirror. The second rule will go same here. Now we are having here focus. An incident ray which appears to pass or which appears to come across the principal focus will become parallel to the principal axis, after reflection. So here it will go with an incident ray which appears to, so this is the only difference here, which appears to, because it's not actually going to see, it's a virtual meeting here. So an incident ray which appears to pass through principal focus after reflection through a mirror, here we are going with a convex mirror, will become parallel to principal axis. Fine. Now we are having third rule. Now again the third rule will go for a concave mirror. There are three basic rules or you can say 4 rules are there, sorry. The third one we will be doing now. So, third rule for a concave, I will go with concave first. It's a very simple rule. An incident ray which passes through center of curvature. An incident ray which passes through center of curvature after reflection through spherical mirror will retrace its path. Now here it can come in an exam that while any incident ray which is passing through center of curvature is retracing its path. The reason for this is here angle of incidence is 0. So therefore angle of reflection will also be 0. Here angle of incidence is 0. Why here angle of incidence is 0? Because this ray is always striking normal to the surface. Normal to the surface means angle formed between incident ray and normal here is 0. Therefore, angle of reflection will also 0. So, the reflected ray will retrace its path. Fine. So, what we will write here? An incident ray which passes through center of curvature. I am here using short abbreviation of center of curvature. Center of curvature will retrace its path after reflection. You people are requested that you can again note down somewhere these all important rules. So the same rule will go for a convex mirror also. Now, what is the rule for the convex mirror? Now, again we are having here virtual focus, virtual COC. So, an incident ray which appears to pass through COC will again retrace its original path. An incident ray which passes, here we will not write passes, which appears to pass. Appears to pass through COC will retrace its path after reflection. So this is the third rule for convex mirror. Now there is a last rule. These all rules are well mentioned in your NCERT textbook chapter right. So people are requested to go along with the textbook reading also. You can find out the same thing in your NCERT textbook. So the fourth rule is for concave. This is a very simple rule. It's a law of reflection only. Any incident ray which is striking obliquely pole of the spherical mirror will reflect with obeying laws of reflection, that is angle I equals to angle R. So the reflected ray will reflect like this, that this angle R will go same. See, now don't here get confused that for this particular rule only angle of incidence is angle of reflection. Students, these basic rules or laws of reflection will go for each and every rule. All these rules are applicable, these laws of reflection is applicable to each and every rule. But here obliquely striking we are mentioning here, that's why angle I equals to angle R. You can easily find out here measurement of angle I and angle R. The same rule will go for a convex mirror. incident ray which strike pole will reflect with the same angle of reflection. So I hope that today we have completed this topic and you are aware now how to trace images. We will go with the next topic, how to trace images. But here, first of all, rules for tracing images, because if you are not familiar with the rules for tracing images, then you can't trace image for concave and convex mirror. So these are 4 rules for tracing images by spherical mirror. Thank you.